my friend. Today we're going to be doing an amazing song. It's called MAKIN Whoopee. Frank Sinatra kind of made this famous, so did Ella Fitzgerald. When we play this one, we're going to do this particular one in the key of D. It's on page 157 of the Daily Ukulele, if you're following along. Some of the chords are outside of the key signature of D major, E minor, F sharp minor, or F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor, and then C sharp diminished or C sharp diminished, and then D major. Some of the chords are outside the pocket of there. We're gonna have an E minor 7, so it's gonna look just like a G6, same chord. We're also gonna have like the G minor 6. So act like you're playing a G minor and get rid of your finger on the G note. G, F sharp, F, and then open E. Gives you that wonderful chord. When we have our B flat, we're gonna put down a B flat dominant 7. Beautiful. There it is. And then at this point, we should know that if you take a G major and move it over a grouping of strings and put a pinky down, this forms a diminished. This one particular one, F sharp, diminished 7. If you move them around, you get different feelings for this diminished. So you'll see them called like a C sharp diminished 7, or you know, a G sharp, blah, blah, blah. When we move these around, they're supposed to build tension, right? So even if you kind of mess it up, you could put your fingers pretty much anywhere and hit that kind of chord. Practice at it, but in the beginning, try to shoot for these chords, as seeing them as being moving a minor third is a great way to go up in a progression. Again, if any of this goes over the top of your head, check out this channel. Why don't you subscribe to B? So when we play this one, we're going to do it all in downstrokes, 4/4. Just for explanation, then we'll put some pizzazz behind it. Another bright, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. That's the whole A part. We're gonna have a D major, a very, very quick E diminish if you want, into an E minor 7, into an A7, then we're gonna hit a D major again. I love to play the D7 like this, and then pull it back to this, same chord, but you get 2 functionalities for the price of 1. Whoop, 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 whoop. Another bright, another June, another sunny honeymoon. That's a wonderful chord. If we're used to practicing G major to G minor, G major to G minor, if you're one of my students, you definitely are. If you've been checking out this channel for a minute, you notice that I've got different patterns for your fingers, which allow you to experience the ukulele or guitar or any stringed instrument for that matter in a different way. When learning a chord, you learn how to play D major on a guitar or G major, same diffie, take off a first finger, second finger where first finger was, put our third finger there, and then bring the pinky on the fretboard. That means that you're gonna be able to play this chord effectively with 2 groupings of fingers, which means if you want to move it up and bar and bring it back down, you're not going to have to actually change your fingering group, or you can just get really quick at doing it. Anywho, subscribe to B, my friend, my friend. When we play this D to the E half dim, and then we're going to go to our E7 and then to our A7, we're using secondary dominants. Now, the 5th of every chord made into a dominant goes into the next chord. It feels really good, meaning D7 sounds a whole heck of a lot like an F sharp diminished, which goes into G. When we play the G minor 6, it functionally goes back into the D major, and then it goes to the B flat 7, and then down to an A7. So it has that half-step build of tension. Wonderful written. Now, here's the rub. When we play this using the cage system, we'll be allowed to do what the song does at the end on the studio track. In this book, it doesn't modulate. It doesn't go to another key. But watch what I'm about to do. If we play our D major with our 3rd finger the whole time through, another bright, and we put our finger here, another June. Notice how my fingers are not playing with my first finger at all. A honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. So the idea is if we go up a half step and make it into a bar chord, or we bar the whole thing, we have the same exact progression, but now we're using a secondary finger group. This is really the whole methodology that I teach along with like chords and scales. But if you practice this 5 minutes a day, you could go from playing dun, 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 and move it up to going dun, 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 dun. See how my fingers acting as the bar chord now? Dun, 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 dun. Does that make sense? I hope it really does. If so, check out this channel, subscribe to me. As far as the secondary part, it's called the B part. It stays on that B flat 7. B flat 7, A7, D. And we're gonna hit an A diminished. It's the same thing we were talking about. G sharp diminished, A diminished, F sharp diminished. They're all kind of the same thing here. We're gonna hit this diminished chord, and then we're gonna rock it into an E minor, to a G minor 6, and back to a D. One more of those A diminished, into an E minor, to a G minor 6, into a D, and then tonality change, A7, D, E flat dim. We're doing the same thing here as we did in the beginning of the song. It's kind of like an elongated turnaround. It takes the DC all the way back. What does that mean? It means directly go up to the top of the song, directly to the coda. And then we're going to be going up to the top of the song, following out another verse. I think there's 5 verses. Only 4 of them are covered in this book. I'm going to play the last one. Hopefully I can follow along. And we had fun today. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, put something cool in the comment section, and here we go. Another year, or maybe less. What is the here? Well, you can guess. She feels neglected, and he's suspected for making whoopee. Well, he's alone most every night. He doesn't phone her, he doesn't even write. He says he's busy, but she weighs perfect for making whoopee. She's willing to make it whoopee. He doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. Picture the same sweet love now. Think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes, them baby clothes, oh, they're ambitious. Well, they taught him to sew, but you won't forget, folks. Here's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Little bit of kitties, that's right. And you're gonna take this all the way, and you're gonna end it on the fine here. Cheers, 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 laugh, laugh, laughs. If you enjoyed this as much as I did, thumbs up, put something cool in the comment section, and we will see you very soon.